This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake.
Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes off to his right. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Ducks. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after 3:18. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of this championship game. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught, can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Texas, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
Texas. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So 2nd and 10 for the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Here he goes.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4 set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's a quick grab. Look out. Room to run here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Signs the quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14-7, Texas. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They still cannot stop this receiver. Here in the first quarter, he's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Back to pass. It's Moore. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. defense will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab down the middle. It's Haas. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And now carry here for the fullback. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's an option look. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And in first down, they go right back to him. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Defense has been out there forever. The 14th play of this drive. Handoff in a single back formation. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To the air, it's Moore. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll try the option play here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kurt.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum feels like it has shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Handoff running right. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Running through the tackle.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with a toss. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Wideout's now clustered. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. And this pass is caught and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the wideout goes in motion. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They move the 6th. They'll go to the line here on 1st down now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Quick juke to get free. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Long launch was under the line and a 3-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Manning. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Manning. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He can go at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's a dart right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To the air, it's Manning. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he'll make his way out of bounds and gain decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First and goal, will try to run it in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT puts him up 3. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Texas.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's low. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush gets home. How about the big nose tackle? That was a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Second down now after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Defense not pressing this time. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. timeout called by the offense after the play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his...
Ball's loose. They scramble for it. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Short throw complete to the tight end.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
They're trying to run it with the option. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest and get it for a score. But the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. On the move now. He's hit just before the throw.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? A short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. He's got the room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Well, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today? These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Pass clock. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Back to pass. It's Manning. This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion and get within a field goal here in the late stages. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Grinding away with their running game. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's in the clear.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.